and the other team was able to pull it back with a 15-point gain, keeping things interesting and keeping things tight, but never able to swing the set in the favor of the losing team here. Mario Circuit 3. Mario Circuit 3 is pretty consistently the single best bagging track in the game. Bagging being staying at the back, using a lot of items. And then using those items right at the end to push forward.
I just want to make a couple of shout-outs and thank yous. First of all, we want to thank Weber State, especially Tim Chapman, for hosting us today. So let's give Weber State a big round of applause. I also want to thank Jeff Sosa, who's our competition director, and he is the Coaching Association president, and he is over the Esports program at Chicago Community College. Let's thank Jeff for all his hard work. You can meet Jeff at the tournament table if you have specific questions. Also, Anson Ho, I want to thank him from Ken Bar for making this possible. Let's go through really quickly where our teams will be playing and who is playing. We're going to be playing all of our championships at the same time today. Our third and fourth place in Mario Kart. We have Murray and Tula. Let's give them a big round of applause. For third and fourth place in Rocket League, we have East and Murray. And playing Super Smash Bros, Provo and Skyview.
Go Provo!
And for our championship matches on stage, for Mario Kart, we have Provo and Skyview.
Yeah, Provo!
On the far right stage, Rocket League, we have Provo and Summit Academy. On the center stage, we have Super Smash Bros, Tippinogus and Tula. Also, I just want to remind everyone that SureStop is one of our sponsors, and you can purchase sweatshirts out in the foyer if you'd like to. So I'll just say good luck to everybody, and we'll start our matches.
teams, get into your match lobbies. Once lobbies are set up, begin your round. Coaches, if you're in finals, make sure that you are recording scores on play versus. Third and fourth place coaches, once you know your scores for each round, report them to either myself or Anson.
It is 150cc team game, normal items. Basically, it's just Grand Prix, but in teams, you want to get the most points as your team.
Exactly. So something unique here is typically this is a 4v4 format, but due to some rostering issues, Provo is only competing with 3. This cuts down on the number of players participating, so because we only have 7, there are going to be less attack items, a little bit less chaos in the mid-pack. This is going to favor those who know the tracks and drive fast. Hudson, do you want to talk a little bit about the Provo High team for us?
One thing I will say is that they can get pretty petty. I say that like genuinely, but they get really good near the end, and even though it's a 3v4, they know what to expect and they know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a ton of confidence right now from Provo despite being down a whole person. On the left side of your screen, you're going to be seeing the Skyview team playing Inkling Girl on the Ink Striker and Toad on the Biddy Buddy. These combos offer 2 different styles of play, with the Ink Striker having a little bit of a higher speed stat, with Toad being a lighter weight and Biddy Buddy being a something that relies a lot more on the drifting mechanic on the mini turbo stat. So every time there's a curve, that Toad is going to be able to catch up a little bit to the Ink Striker, and then in the straightaways, the Ink Striker is going to be able to pull away. What are we seeing on the Provo side, Hudson?
What we're seeing is that late Donkey Kong right now decided to go back a little bit to get a bullet bill. So he's trying to bag and stuff, and so far it seems to be working okay. He's fully caught up back with the pack. Meanwhile, both Yoshis on this team now have just gotten top 2, and they're both trying to maintain that lead. As you can see right now, the Donkey Kong is in the pack. He is in 5th, and they are all trying to get good and decent placements, as they have 1, 4, and 7. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's a net game, but it's certainly a good first race.
Yeah, first place in this format does get an extra point over the traditional, say instead of 7 through 1 points, that first place will be getting, I believe, 10. But finishing in second, not able to claim that bonus. Skyview is going to take the first race here. To
2,
talk a little
4,
bit,
5 for Provo.
To talk a little bit about the format of this competition. So it's a best of 3 sets. So every set is determined through a set of 6 races. The point accumulation carries over from each of the 6 races, eventually culminating in a winner. And then you need to win 2 of the sets to take the state title. Skyview jumping out to an early lead, but Provo only down 3 points. What did you see from the Provo team early that you liked?
What I saw was that they did very good with their lines. They clearly knew exactly what lines to take, as if they had practiced the track a bunch of times before. They also were communicating very well between items and stuff. And the fact that they were doing both in sequence caused them to have only a slight point loss.
Yeah.
But now that they're in smaller placements, they're able to get better items.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So, yeah.
Go ahead, Hudson. Explain the item placements for us.
The lower you are, you get better items, and what that does, especially for some certain tracks, you could get a bunch of mushrooms and stuff and take huge shortcuts. This track is pretty good for that. You can make a decent comeback, It's not the best one, but if they get lucky enough, they could absolutely do it.
Yeah, so we are on Sunshine Airport here, and what Hudson is kind of describing are there different track types. Some favor sitting in the back early, or a bagging track where because of either good item sets or big shortcuts, you're able to make large comebacks at the end of races. While there are other tracks like Sunshine Airport a little bit, or we might see something like Neo Bowser City or Wild Woods that favors running. So being in the front early to build big breakaways. With this smaller format with only 7 competitors, we are likely to see benefits from the running strategy.
Indeed.
So right now we have Skyview sitting first, second, fourth. One thing that you'll be looking for and that these teams will be looking for is forming breakaways and having strong pack dynamics. So being able to hold first and second, or first, second, and third gives an outsized benefit because items will not hit those up front places. Where do we have Provo sitting now?
They are in between third, fifth, and sixth now. It is not looking super great for them, but it is. There's always that slim chance.
Yeah, Provo is getting a really unfortunate set of pulls here, getting
It
hit
is
by red
also
shells.
only the first set. Yeah.
Skyview cleaning up with first, second, fourth, and fifth. That's going to be a pretty large point swing for them. We'll see how the scores end up after 2.
It is still only the first set.
Yeah, 22-40 early lead for Skyview. That advantage of having 4 players definitely coming into play here. I do think because we're only 2 races in that this is something that Provo can claw back with a couple of solid performances. They'll be looking for that first and second, the benefit of those high places, and ideally a first, second, third to really start putting the hurt on Skyview.
I think Provo has a pretty good chance this race. They were just practicing Athens quite earlier, so they know what to expect. And we'll just see how it plays out. It is also the first set, so they still have 2 other sets to go through. So they could always make a comeback this set and then just win the next one.
You saw on the left side of your screen there, the Ink Striker, the Inkling girl on the Ink Striker was able to play around 2 offensive items in front of them. So a banana and a green shell that came out right after that first item set, but spaced nicely, was able to push up. Unfortunately got hit, dropped back into 7th. Skyview does have a nice pack in the middle there. 2nd, 4th, 5th. If Provo is able to hold on to 1st and 2nd, that will allow their first place player to develop the breakaway they need.
Okay, one of them is in 2nd, but the others are struggling between 4th and 6th. If they get great items, though, this could be a huge game changer.
This track is one of the city tracks that was added later on in the lifespan of the game. What's unique about city tracks is that every lap follows a slightly different layout. And so this course in particular favors track knowledge. Have you played this course enough to know where the next turn goes?
These players, and I would count myself in this, this is preferably one of my favorite tour tracks. In my opinion, it is very good. It follows a very clean structure. There's a lot of different things you can learn and stuff, and overall I would say it's very good. Oh, they just got into top 2. They just got into top 2. That could be a huge game changer. Oh, that is a first. That's a first. That is a first. 4th.
Skyview came in clutch with that final red shell, hitting the blue Yoshi for Provo right on the line.
1, 4, and 7. Oh.
really back and forth here. Good defense from Striker.
Shorty hits a corner.
Striker running it up. Pretty good setup here. Striker hitting that in again.
Provo!
Way to go, Provo.
Some academy got a lock in.
There's still plenty of time for a good game changer, though.
Yep. Shorty gets the kickoff back to Varsity. Crane gets it off the ball.
Who was that? Striker nearly hitting it in. Narrowly misses.
Shorty hits
Good
it
save,
off the
good
ball.
save.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Chewy here to run it up.
Back on Summit's side. How long is it going to stay there?
Just good save from Varsity.
Oh, Shorty. Can he make something happen? 13 boost. 0 boost.
Savage running it up. A good 50-50 loss.
Savage is back on. Chewy hits it towards corner.
A good hit over to Summit.
Shorty has possession of the ball. 50. Up the wall. 9 boost.
Back to Provo side.
Good deflect from Chewy, I believe.
First he takes it up the wall.
Can Summit get another point? Get this game into overtime.
We're at a good 40 seconds.
Chewy just got a great death match.
Good defense from Striker.
Good save.
Running it up pretty well.
Shorty hits up the ball. Reset. Into Crane.
Back on Provo's side. Can they get it in?
Summit Academy seems to be beating up a little bit.
Definitely a tense match.
Last 10 seconds.
I can
Can
feel
they
my
get
heart.
anything in?
Closer.
And Varsity set it up.
We're at 2, 1. All right, they're keeping it in the air here.
Can Summit
Can
Academy
they get
send
it
this
into
to
a
overtime?
goal?
Varsity fakes out the ball.
And
Provo wins game
game 1 winner, Provo.
Provo.
I don't think he could. Because it was like right here. On to game 2 now.
On Provo's side of the ball.
Gracious, game started.
Already started at a real fast pace. Can they keep up with it?
Bring it back down. Crane, good save off the wall.
Cray running it
Pass to
over.
Shorty.
A good defense from Striker Riker.
Varsity gets that 50.
Chewy hitting it
They're on
over.
Provo's side of the field. They're feeling very effective right now.
It's been a pretty good back and forth here.
Chewy gets it back.
Striker Riker setting it up.
Crane with the great
Good save, good save from Summit. Summit.
Crane hits it in the net. Striker
Good
Record
save from
saves.
Provo. So far, we're seeing really great defense. Can we keep that in the offense? Get our first score of the game.
Ooh.
That's
And Chewy scores it in.
Provo!
Jeez, that was a tense round there. Really back and forth.
Real back and forth.
All right, on to this next kickoff. Ooh, seems like Provo just barely. It's pretty even now.
Savage is awkward, but they give the ball. Cray
Back
it
on
off
the
the wall.
Provo side. How long is it going to stay there?
First
Whoa,
hits it back.
nearly-
Nobody back there to help him.
Keeping it on Provo's side. That's good. That's good. Let's just see if they can get in the goal.
Oh, almost great placement. Oh,
You're neutral.
100% neutral.
oh.
Okay.
Real close. Real close.
Great
Some of the
defense from
academies
Provo.
Are
Pressure.
in matches like these, those slip-ups are key to whether you win or lose.
in Summit side pretty much here, kind of centered.
Back to Provo. Let's see if they can get it off. Back to Summit.
Running it over to Summit side.
Setting up for a pretty good shot, I'd say.
We're definitely keeping the pressure on Provo.
Hey, are they gonna make it?
Running it back over to Provo's side. Zero boost. Can Striker make it over? Probably not.
Good defense for no boost. Definitely good defense.
Oh, for sure.
Has it off the wall. Any not a good shot. Oh.
Striker hitting it over just out of Shorty's hands.
Provo's got real good offense, but they're not willing to let the defense crumble because of it. Still zero. Wait, what's it called when they get to the score? No, zero scores from Summit. Still zero scores.
Seems like Provo's got a pretty good shot. Definitely taking a couple until they run it up over at Provo's side.
Gets the ball
Oh, good
possession.
setup.
Penny
Good
50.
set. No, missed it. Good
Striker
setup. Are they
takes it
gonna
off
get
the
into
ceiling.
goal?
We're over on Summit side now.
Striker.
We're ready to make that score. We'll see if we can achieve that.
Keeping it on Summit side, keeping the pressure there.
Summit's definitely here with defense. Striker makes it in.
Another score for Provo.
It's currently Provo 2, Summit 0. But again,
Summit make up the points and win the match.
though, I've seen game changers in just under a minute. So we'll see.
First touch by Provo again. Striker Riker keeping the ball on. Oh, now it's back on Provo's side. And
Oh, let's go! That was a good hit from Shorty.
Summit's really stepping up their game. Provo needs to put a little more attention to their defense.
As said earlier, I've seen game changers in just a minute.
Anything can happen. This can be anybody's game, really.
All right, on to this next kickoff. Seems like Provo won that pretty well, actually.
Oh,
Ooh.
Striker
On
Riker.
Summit side.
Def
Question is, can they get it in? Oh, good setup. Good setup.
Oh, wow.
that was nearly an open goal there. Seeming like two of Summit's people had some difficulties in goal.
And back to Provo's side.
Shorty.
Good defense
Underneath
from,
the
I think
ball.
that was Chewy.
Bro, what are you doing? Now you're just on one person. Why would you ever do that?
Back to Provo's side. How long can it stay there?
Definitely seen a pattern of back and forth match here.
1 minute left in the game. If Provo can keep the ball out of their goal, they have another win in their belt. If not, we may go into overtime, and Summit may have a chance to win this match.
This is best of 7, right?
Best of 7.
Alrighty. Well, even if Provo wins, the Summit's still got quite the chance.
Oh.
A miss from Shorty.
Oh.
Good defense, good defense.
First he gets a bad swing.
Tense match
Off the
here.
wall.
Great.
Someone's definitely feeling the pressure. At 10 seconds left.
10 seconds left. Can they get the ball in the goal? Can we get this round into overtime?
Seeming open.
Oh.
Chewy scores it in!
Provo!
Alright.
Summit can get 2 scores in the next 2 seconds. Looks like the win's going to be going to Provo here.
I've seen miracles, but this is seeming like game. Yeah, Provo! Game 2 winner, Provo.
We need to take a timeout.
Who has shown excellent skill near the beginning of races and able to hold that. So it'll just depend how well Provo can break the between Skyview's defenses when they're in first. Right now they have top 3 and they all seem to be communicating very well. Skyview is in bottom 4. Oh wait, yeah, they are still in bottom 4 and they keep trying to break defenses between, but Provo High is holding a solid first, but it is still the first lap, so it is truly anybody's game.
Skyview is going to be looking for mushrooms here to take that shortcut, which does save quite a bit of time. You can see that their Inkling was able to take the shortcut off screen. Their Red Yoshi took the shortcut as well, pushing now into 3rd, 5th through 7th, so still sitting towards the back. But a lot of driving tech here in the middle can create some chaos. I wouldn't count Skyview out at this point.
Skyview is currently in first, but Provo High is in 2, 3, and 4. If Provo High can maintain that, that will be a net game. Meaning they will be gaining some points even if they don't get first. Their goal is to obviously get first to maximize, but if they can't, still having a lead is a good second. But they actually did get top 2. They actually do have top 2. Skyview is still doing pretty good, trying to break their defenses, but it is truly anybody's last lap.
Yeah, so last lap here, we have Skyview sitting towards the back still. They're gonna wanna hit out second place if they can. Donkey Kong is only able to defend against 1 red shell.
Donkey Kong is
Pushing
now in first
forward
with
into first.
Blue Yoshi in second with a bomb, so this could really turn out.
Red shelled out of second, unfortunately.
All right. Final placements is... That was a devastating bomb at the end.
That is the chaos of Piranha Plant Slide.
That
there
was...
are track obstacles, big item pulls, lots can happen in those final turns, and that is what you saw there with Provo High's early lead getting
Oh, a good defense from Striker. Cray hitting it over. Ooh, Striker with that defense. They're definitely running it up to Summit side, but they hit it over, centering it pretty much. Good defense from Striker. That was brilliant. Lots of tension over on Provo's side. Summit's definitely putting on the aggression.
Doing the aggression, but Provo's doing great on defense. Still only letting 1 goal. Oh, I liked what I saw there. Over the goal. Didn't give him a chance. Hey.
Savage with that defense.
Locking in.
We've got roughly 2 minutes. Provo's really got to lock in here. Well, aside from our 2-game lead. Chewy makes it in, officially tying Summit and Provo for this game.
Will this game go into overtime, or will somebody else get a score before the clock ticks 0?
Again, still about roughly 1:30. We've got plenty of time for a good game changer. That's what I like to see. Provo's hitting back towards their goal more, really focusing on defense. Striker running it up. Chewy there for the 50-50, but just missing.
Staying on Provo's side, can they get it off? Or is Summit going to get another goal in?
Seems like Chewy's definitely keeping pressure in the center. They hit it over towards Summit side, but again, Provo seems to be focusing on the... Provo seems to be focusing on the defense a lot more than the offense here.
Summit side, can Provo get it in?
Shorty hits it over Chewy.
Seems like we're slowly inching our way closer to Summit's goal.
Thirsty with the
Just for them to make it in! A brilliant score from Shorty, officially making it Provo 1, Summit 2. Well, is this how our game will stay? Well, let's see.
I feel like I just saw Wildcat play first.
On to this next kickoff. It's going to be hard to beat that.
By the looks of it, first hit went to Summit.
Great hit by Craig.
Pretty even there, though.
Oh,
A
great
good
save by
defense from Striker.
Amazing save.
And again, He's on a roll here with this defense.
30 seconds though.
For a name such as Striker Riker, he's real good with his defense.
Great save by Gray.
Provo's keeping the
First
pressure on,
gets
not
it
wanting
away.
to lose this game. It'll be the first loss for Provo if this is how this game carries on.
Back on Provo's side, are they going to get a third?
Provo needs to convert right now or else they...
10 seconds left. Can we keep
First,
it?
if he can...
Good defense
if
from
he can
Striker
clear
Riker.
this, Chewy
Really hitting
gets
it over. Officially 1 second. Keeping it in the air.
Over Summit side, can they get it in, or will it touch the floor?
At this point, Summit's trying to let it.
Let's go,
Win
Summit
goes to
Academy!
Summit. Summit 1, Provo 2.
A good win from Provo. Definitely some excellent offense and defense. Jeez, this is actually a really tough game here.
Well, this is easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, here's like chat.
I'm currently getting chills.
Essentially.
I'm not win.
We're on game 4 here. Still anybody's game, really. We just got to see who the pressure will get to first. Onto this kickoff.
Crane with a good kickoff back to Percy. Oh, flip reset.
Into Provo's goal.
One score, 6 seconds. Summit's off to a great start.
Provo really needs to up their defense here.
Step
Varsity
up their
trying to act
game,
like it
see if
wasn't
they can
tough
play
last
the way
7 minutes.
Summit is. Summit's clearly learning. Let's see if Provo can too.
With a goal this
Varsity
early, I'm
again.
starting to get a little nervous. Over to Provo's side. Let's see if they can hit it over. If you couldn't tell, I'm definitely on Provo's side here. Although Summit's doing really well.
Keeping the pressure over by Summit's goal. They lost it. They need to step up their game, and they need to step it up hard if they want to win.
A
Striker
good,
Riker with the air dribble.
what's it called? Miss?
Oh,
Juke?
Percy.
Whatever.
Great. Oh, Crane with the
Pretty
great
centered here. A
direct.
little over on Provo's side, more than we'd like to see. Again,
Straight
dead
to Crane.
center.
Towards their
Good
net, but
defense from Savage.
gets a
Exactly
good
what we needed to
backflip.
see from Provo if they still want to maintain
timed
this
back.
win.
Oh.
And a good
The
goal from Chewy.
miscommunication
Let's see if we can
from the
maintain
Academy.
this.
Provo's really stepping up their game. But the important thing about games like this is you got to remember, even if you win the first couple matches, you can't let it get to your head. Any miss, any...
And Percy scores it in. All right. Provo's definitely got some nerves here, I can sense. Summit's definitely keeping on the pressure at Provo 1, Summit 2. Just about 4 minutes.
I liked what I saw last
Shorty.
round where they upped their defense. They're clearly looking for the offense here as to not lose, but they can't really sacrifice their defense,
The general trend
which
in this
I
game
feel they're
seems
personally
to...
doing. They need to up their defense, otherwise they're gonna lose.
That was a good defense from Shorty, must I add. That was impressive there. Oh, and a miss from Chewy.
Anyone gonna get it in?
Striker there to save Chewy's back, making it even at 2-2.
Just kidding, Pop.
Back on the offensive.
Sorry, they cannot hear you. Sorry. We gotta like...
That was wrong.
It's on Provo's side. There's definitely some tension in the air.
Can Provo get one more score? Can Provo get one more score? Hold it out. Win this match.
Striker Riker running it all the way to Summit's goal.
He has the ball.
Keeping the pressure on. Oh.
Good defense from Striker, just barely to save their neck.
Great defense. Great defense. Back onto Summit side. Can we get a score in their goal?
Great 50.
Or what else? I can't really say or anything. No or. I apologize.
Alrighty, it's pretty centered here. Over to Summit side. Again, it's just been a pretty good back and forth match.
Shot. Can they get it in? No, they can't.
That was a good setup though, if there had been some backup there. Good defense from Striker Riker. Definitely seeing some defensive, what's it called? Yes, just more defense, essentially.
Glad they're picking up on the defense. They're starting to pick up their mistakes, and maybe they can even win.
Oh.
Because really, Provo is really good at striking, but defense is what we really need to work on here.
Oh, Crane with a
Good
great
defense
shot.
from Striker Riker, I believe.
Great.
Incredible.
If they can keep up this defense, they can win. Striker Riker needs to stay in defense, and we've got the match in the bag.
We've got about 1:40. It's anybody's game, really. Still tied at 2-2. Over on Provo's side here, let's see if we can run it up or if they'll make a goal. They're setting it up pretty nicely. Just for Striker Riker to hit that defense.
MVP of the match so far, Striker Riker with great defense. Let's keep him on our side, keep him protecting the goal, let his teammates get it in, and then we're set.
Summit definitely here for the strikes, though. They're definitely getting close. I can feel the tension in the air already. Right, about a minute left. Still anybody's game at 2-2. A good setup. Provo running back, knowing that it will be an open goal otherwise.
Shorty attempts a shot.
Chewy hitting that over. Onto Summit's side here. Can we make a goal? Striker setting that up.
Keeping the ball in the air. Are we going to go into overtime, or is someone going to be able to hit it in?
A good defense from Chewy and Striker. That teamwork was essential.
Great defense from Striker here.
He is on a roll with just about 3 defenses in the last 5 seconds.
Keeping pressure on Provo, keeping them in defense.
We got 10 seconds left, still at 2-2. Will it be overtime?
By the looks of it, it's going to be.
That's overtime if I've ever seen it. All right, it's overtime. It's anybody's game, and the pressure is on.
Toss goes to Summit by the looks of it, onto Provo's side. Can they keep it there?
Definitely feeling the pressure. We've got to see if we can make it over. They're running it up pretty great, centering it just so Summit takes that, nearly misses. A good goal for Provo.
Got to focus on defense here because that's what's most important. Any shot made ends this round. So we need to prevent those shots from being made.
Chewy with that good defense. Striker running it up, setting it up pretty well with a good amount of boost till over. Chewy here to back it up, but misses. They're running it up to Provo's side here just to miss. Savage was a good strike and good defense from Summit.
Oh!
Oh! Was that Striker or... Yeah, Striker with the good defense. He's been on a roll here this match. We're about a minute over.
Both teams, defense and offense, are key. Neck to neck. We don't know who's going to win. It's anybody's match.
Striker and Chewy with that incredible
Shorty with
defense
that save.
again.
Can Cray tap it in? Just barely
Striker
over
hitting
Cray's
it
head.
over Shorty, over to Summit's side.
Back on Provo's. Can they keep it there? Can they get it in? Or is Provo going to take the ball and hit off?
Summit would have been a great place to be if we win this game. If we
An
lose,
incredible back and forth match from Summit and Provo. Overtime, just about a minute 40.
Can they get it in? Good setup. No. Great defense.
Great 50 by
A
Percy.
miss from Provo, but great defense from Summit. They're running it up to Provo. Can we keep that defense on? Ooh, Savage, good defense, good defense.
Good defense.
Pretty much almost an open goal. Cray misses. What a lucky situation for Provo. That could have ended really badly.
Back on the Provo side. Can they get it off?
Setting it up to Summit just for it to be deflected. Chewy running back to goal. It's set up pretty well on Provo's side. They're running it up to Provo's side. Summit, can they make it in? here for the double tap, or good defense from Provo, and a miss from Cray.
Percy's waiting on that defense.
Provo hitting it over. Thank you, Striker Riker, running that up pretty well, setting it up, and misses. Over to Provo side. Striker with that defense. Good grief.
Almost
long
3
overtime.
minutes into overtime. Everybody's playing safe.
Are we gonna double the match's time? I think so. Good setup from Cray. Gracious, it's on Summit side here. Provo getting a good setup and miss from Striker and Chewy.
Provo's keeping it on Summit's side, pressuring them into defense. Can they get it in?
Arguably the most intense overtime match I have seen in a minute. Provo and Summit still at 2-2 at about 3 minutes 40 seconds.
Good defense by Chewy.
And Percy makes it in. That's another win from Summit Academy, making it officially 2-2. It's anybody's match really now. And let's see if Provo can keep on this defense. A good hit from Percy. Winner of game 4 goes to Summit. It's officially 2-2. Can we keep this going?
Longest OT I've seen, honestly, in a minute. But
An
it was a great match
intense
right now.
match
We have 2-2
indeed.
right now. So
Most intense overtime match
ice in
I
his
have
veins.
seen in a minute.
Varsity has more points than our entire team combined.
Summit's definitely made a comeback, but it still really is anybody's game with 7 games to be played till we can decide winner here.
Left to go. Everybody's on the edge of their seat.
We've got some really good plays from both teams, making impressive comebacks and impressive saves. We are now on to game 5. We'll see who takes it home. On to this kickoff. It seems like Summit won that 50-50 kickoff there. Chewy setting it up. Oh.
Cray taking it right back. Provo side.
All right.
Cray with the almost wide open, but Striker comes out of nowhere.
Oh, and
Boom,
Shorty
Shorty.
hits it in.
Shorty just slams
Not
that sucker
a
right
good
in.
start to Provo at all.
Clearly getting on Provo's nerves. They're leaving too many spaces open. They're dropping their defense. They're more focusing on their offense, which, as I said, defense, they really need to lock in and focus in on that defense. They need to keep someone there at all times,
Shorty.
or they're not going to
Shorty
win.
do it again.
Is this pressure causing Provo to crack?
Riker, honestly, is a great defensive player.
A good defense from, I think that was Cray. Chewy ready to hit it up over Shorty
Cray
just for
steals
them
it
to
right
hit it
back.
back. Good back and forth here, primarily on Summit side.
So, an update as Rocket League is going. Our Mario Kart team, they unfortunately lost, but that's a big challenge being 3v4, so way to go Skyview. And then our Smash team going for 3rd, 4th place. They were able to be victorious and won against Skyview for 3rd place. So we have 3rd place for Smash, 2nd place for Mario Kart, and then we have our Rocket League team going, and Summit Academy is putting up a really good fight. So we'll see how it plays out. Still got potentially 4 more matches, so doing great.
And Shorty scores
Shorty.
again. The pressure is really
Summit
getting
Academy
to
had a-
Provo.
Summit
At
Academy-
Provo 0, Summit 3.
Summit Academy did have a rough start to this game, going in 2-0 for the matches, but they seem
Can
to
Provo recover?
they seem to have
We'll
gotten
have
their
to
stuff
see.
together
We're at
and
3:30.
won it up because they're currently beating Provo round 5, 3-0.
Summit's doing good. They're learning from their mistakes in their previous rounds, and they're going from it. Provo's letting the pressure and the 2 original wins get into their head, and that's causing them to loosen their defense, crack add cracks into their team. They need to piece it together, or by the looks of it, it's going to Summit. They're doing great.
With this being the spring finals, I can see how the tension could get to Provo's head. We're setting it up pretty well over on Summit's side, almost center. But that was a good defense from Shorty over to Provo's side.
Right back on defense again. That's how it's been the whole game.
Cray just barely defending that. Ooh.
Steal by Shorty.
Shorty hitting
do
it
it
under
again?
Striker Riker. Will Shorty make another goal? He's been on a roll this game. Good defense from Percy.
Shorty going for the air dribble.
Oh,
almost.
good defense
Savage almost
from
gets the
Savage.
Yep. Almost
Savage
an
and
own goal.
Chewy, I believe. That was beautiful defense. Still over on Provo's side, though. We got to get that out.
They may be cracking in defense, but they're not cracking in teamwork. They're great working together. All they have
Shorty,
to do is
Shorty make it.
And Shorty makes it in
Shorty with
again.
the 4-0 goals
What
right now.
a score.
Shorty
He has
is
made
on
all
top
of
the
Summit's
world. He
goals
is feeling
so far. An
himself with
impressive amount of
these goals
goals
right now.
for time given. Can Provo make it?
Cray with the ball is about to center.
Right about 2 minutes here. I've seen miracles, but we're going to need a big one
Summit
for
County needs
Provo.
to capitalize on their defensive
Summit side,
game right
can
now
they get it
and
in?
not let Provo.
Good setup, good setup,
See a lot
but
of
good
day.
defense from Summit.
Shorty.
Pretty much an
Going for
open
5.
goal. Shorty just barely missing. Could have been his 5th shot taken.
Good setup, good setup. Can
Percy
they get it
with a
in?
great defense.
Can they use that team? No.
Striker Riker.
Yes, yes.
Calling back.
And a good hit from Striker Riker. Possibly Provo's making
First
a
goal from
comeback
Striker
here.
Riker.
At Provo 1, Summit 4. We're at about 1:30. Let's see what Provo can do.
Honestly,
They're
if I was in
cracking down
Summit
on their
shoes,
teamwork, and
I
I like
would just
seeing
be.
that. Once they're actually taking a chance to understand what they need,
Yeah, I would just
they're,
be capitalizing on defense right now because it's
they're
already a
doing better.
1-4
They're doing better, and that's great.
lead. So
An impressive comeback from Summit this game. Really, it's been a really tense and crazy match from what I'm witnessing.
Two great setups right there by each team, and two great defenses.
Over to Summit side.
another demo.
And a good hit from Chewy. It sounds like Provo's making a comeback.
Doing great, pressuring them into keeping it on their side. Like seeing that teamwork.
Provo 2, Summit 4. Can Provo make it back in time? We've got about 1 minute left.
I believe they can. If they focus on that teamwork, nothing they can't do.
Kickoff.
They can't not.
Percy.
A good sword. Oh,
Right
Percy
in
just
by
barely
Percy.
making that in. Chewy being unable to
He
deflect
only
it
needs that
in
7
time.
seconds.
That's
He only
2
needs it
Provo,
right
5
over.
Summit. We're really going to need to up our
Right over
game if
Striker
we can
Riker.
beat Summit this time.
Provo may be working together, but so is Summit. Summit's doing great this round.
Again, an impressive comeback from Summit. We hadn't seen this the first 2 games. They're setting it up pretty well on Provo's side. Is there any defense? Chewy. Perfect.
Summit Academy
Good defense
is
from
on those
Chewy.
energy drinks.
Chewy
They're
running
really
it up,
kicking in right now,
pretty
I'd say.
centered towards Summit, but a
Shorty's just
good
having that great
defense from Shorty.
Honestly,
They're hitting it over to Provo's side, centering it pretty well, but a good stop from Striker. Hitting it over Percy, or Cray.
Good setup. Can they get it in? 30 seconds on the clock. Can they get
great
it in?
demo. Shorty with the
Crazy demo, causing us to not only not score,
Cray just keeping
but
that
not
for
even
a
make
great
a shot.
Shorty going for his 5th.
Good lineup. Oh.
A little bit off.
10 seconds left. This sounds like the game.
Sounds like it's Summit for this one.
Sounds like it's Summit.
Percy is locking in.
An impressive match from both teams. Game 5 goes
It's
to
currently
Summit.
3-2 Summit Academy.
Provo 2, Summit 3.
For
Is
those
this how the game
for
will
those
stay?
who don't know, it is 1st to 4.
Any thoughts?
Best of
I don't
7.
know.
So
Each team is
if Summit
taking
Academy
into
gets this
account their
next one, they will be
weaknesses,
taking-
and they're
they'll be taking that state
putting in
title.
their defenses. They're building off of
see
that.
if
They're
Provo
doing
will have
both
something to
teams
shout back with.
doing great. We're able to see each team build. that's something I love about watching this. I get to see them work together, see what they're failing on, build on that, work together. So I've seen that with both teams. Honestly, this match could be anybody's.
I fully agree. I've definitely taken into account the amount of pressure that Provo must be on right now. Again, Summit 3, Provo 2 must be quite tense up there in on the stands.
Look at Shorty's impressive goal now.
We have Shorty with 4 goals and Percy with 1. Percy
Striker
with 4
having
saves that match.
Striker has been making incredible saves here. It really is anybody's game still. Provo has taken a loss, but it's still anybody's game. Game 6 of 7. Can we make?
If someone can take
Sorry,
this match,
can we make it? Can Provo really make it to 7 games?
see if someone wants to seal a deal on this match.
Hitting it over to Summit side. Provo's definitely seeing the pressure here.
I like seeing that shot line up, but his team wasn't there to back him up. Can he do it again? Can they beat him there for him this time?
Still glad they're focusing on defense rather than offense.
So far, match is turning out great. No immediate scores.
A good pop and aerial from, I believe that was Chewy.
Yeah.
It's over on Provo's side. Summit still keeping the pressure. Chewy taking it and running it up the wall to an aerial, I assume. Just for Shorty to take it and score!
Shorty
and Shorty scores again.
Right over his
Provo's
head.
already in the pit. We can't dig this again.
1, 2, 3.
Summit's doing great. We need to focus on that defense before we lose this match too.
Oh my.
Eyes on
As
you.
we saw from the last game, a goal this early on causes Provo to crack.
No, I have a feeling that Summit just wanted to keep it in both games. So they just...
On to this next match. It's over on Provo's side. Really close match.
Shorty!
And Shorty scores again.
2!
We haven't even made it to 3 minutes
Shorty's
yet.
really showing.
We haven't even made it
What it means
to
to be
3
back.
minutes and 30 seconds. And Shorty has already made 2 goals.
Shorty is really showing what it
Provo
means to be back.
0, Summit 2.
I'm going to be blunt here. Summit's wiping the floor with Provo right now. They need to step up their game or they're losing.
Yeah, I mean, to put harshly, it's the truth. Good defense from Savage over there. And dribbling from Striker just to be taken and saved by Savage.
Like that save. Stay by the goal. Don't let them in.
Fully capitalized again with that.
Shorty air dribbling, causing Provo to definitely feel the pressure. They're not focusing on defense as much as I would like,
Man,
but a good defense. Good defense.
man.
Back onto Summit's aid, and they set that up.
And Chewy scores. All right, seems like Provo's not fully out of the game. But again, we've only hit about 3 minutes, 20 seconds. So we'll see how this game is going.
1-2, still anyone's game. They can get it in. If they can get in 2 shots and hold the game out, this match is theirs.
Shorty, which seems to be this game's MVP, is actually coached by someone named Shirag V.
All right, so over on Summit's side,
Shirag V is actually
If
one of,
Summit
like,
wins
the
this
greatest
match, they
SSI
win, period. Provo needs to step up their game or they're losing. This could be their last match of the season.
they have great defense and great teamwork, but they really need to start striking.
If I was
It's over
Shorty,
on
I
Summit
would
side,
call up
seeming like
Shirag
we have a
V.
chance. Should we running it up just to be hit by Cray?
I like seeing that setup. I like seeing the setup. Can they keep it over on that side?
Over on
is also
Provo's side,
coached by
just for
Shirag.
Striker to hit it over.
Like he's been all game.
Shorty stealing it. Oh, Chewy hitting it over, I believe. Savage over. They're really putting on the pressure. Good defenses from Summit, but good pressure from Provo.
Great defense from Summit. I love to see
First
that.
is back. Crane's there, right
Savage
where the ball
taking
is.
it. Leaving an almost open goal for Summit. Oh, and Cray scores.
He's coached by Shirag!
Provo leaving it in open net, making it Provo 1, Summit 3. This is seeming like not our game.
Let's go!
They've got to step it up or that'll be game.
Provo really needs to crack down and focus on that defense like they did that previous match.
Winning this kickoff, it seems like they can tell. We've been we set it up here. Oh, just for Savage to miss. Good defense. Good defense from Summit.
Striker Riker coming back, but Percy with the save again.
As you can tell, it's an intense game. Provo's keeping the pressure, having it on Summit's side. Striker ready here for the score.
Calling right back. Jordy.
The tension's getting to all of us as they run it up to Summit's goal. Still Provo 1, Summit 3, so we really need this. Whoa! Breaking ankles over here.
Good save from Provo. Can they get it away from the goal? Can they prevent it from being in?
Shorty with the tap back.
Striker ready to hit it over towards Summit's goal, seeing if we can make a goal here as he's setting it up.
Stopping Striker Riker from even capitalizing on that steal.
Goal's open. It's going over on the Provo side. I don't like seeing this.
And Percy makes it in.
Goal!
We're at 55 seconds. This is seeming like it's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Like I said, defense is key. Provo is not focusing on their defense, and it is showing. They are cracking from the pressure. They are trying to win, but they're not trying to fix it.
It's currently a little bit under a minute left, and is
They're not trying to fix the problem.
Summit
They're
Academy
just
can
trying
take
to
it with
fix
this.
the situation.
This
It's
win
real quiet up there in
around
the
6.
stands, seeming like there's not a lot of communication
It will
going
be
on.
Summit
We'll
Academy's
have to
ball game.
see.
Percy
making it in.
I think that honestly
again.
sealed the deal.
We are at
getting
40
lightheaded from how
seconds,
much
and
we
as our
scored.
co-hosts are saying, this sounds like it's going to be it for Provo.
Sounds like it's going to be it for Provo. Unless they can up their defense and manage 4 more goals in the next 40 seconds, this match is going to Summit. And with it, the
Summit
game
do
itself.
something else in the last 30 seconds? Or is Provo gonna?
I've seen miracles, but it's going to take a lot. Savage with that hit. Maybe there's hope, ladies and gentlemen.
There is. I like what I'm seeing. If they can keep that up, they can
Pray
win.
with the win on that.
It's going to be tough. We're at 25 seconds here.
Shorty.
It is going to be tough. Provo 2, Summit 5. Oh,
Shorty with a great save, honestly.
just
We have
barely
just under 10
missing.
seconds left.
They're hitting it over. It sounds like it's going to be it. They're definitely still playing their hearts out for the last 4 seconds. And that's it for Provo. It was a good game, but Summit wins 4, Provo 2.
Match goes to Summit. Congratulations.
They definitely earned it. I saw some impressive plays from Summit. Impressive plays from Provo too, but Summit definitely earned what they got.
I like seeing the plays. I like seeing the learning. I like seeing how they were working together.
Great matchup against Provo.
2 great teams. But in the end, Summit won.
And honestly, I would lose too. The pressure up in the stands, the pressure with everybody here. It's a big match. And the pressure just caused us to crack. Happens to the best of us.
Happens to the best of us. But hey, point is, we got here. That's what matters in the end.
And this is only for Rocket League. We have Smash Bros. And Mario Kart to win. So we'll see how this goes. All right, thank you for watching. See you, everyone. Like and subscribe. See you, everyone.
All right, so that was exciting and a tough match versus Summit Academy. Sorry about that. Had some sound still going. So, that was exciting, had a lot of fun. Summit Academy gave up a good fight. And so the ending results for state finals for our teams is Super Smash Bros. Won their 3rd and 4th place finals. So they got 3rd place. And then Mario Kart, they were the next to finish their match, and they lost just playing the 3v4. Unfortunately, that just made it too tough. We were hopeful they could still pull off the win, but just made it too challenging not having a 4th player. So we have spring celebration coming up, and they'll be able to play with 4 players going forward with that. So hopefully they'll make it to the overall state championship with Ken Garf Esports spring celebration on April 24th. So that will be fun. And then our final match that just wrapped up with 6 of the 7 matches was our Provo High Varsity Rocket League team. And unfortunately, they just couldn't keep it going. They won the first 2 games, but just lost the last 3. So they weren't able to pull off the state championship win, 1st place, but they got 2nd place. So we'll be going into the award ceremony here shortly and having those awards. So 2 2nd places, a 3rd place, and very hopeful. So UHSAA for Esports is doing an overall champion team as well, like what they do for swimming or cross or track, different events that way where there's multiple teams competing, and we're hopeful we'll be able to get 1st place there. So overall champions for the state. So that will be coming up here shortly, so stick with us, and that should happen, well, maybe it will be in a half hour, so we might take a little break, but we'll be back soon. So thanks for joining us and watching. Yeah, have whatever they want. Yep.
Hey, Coach.
Good job.
Thank you.
What's the plan?
Any other shoutcasting opportunities? Any other
Not right now,
matches?
so they'll have the award ceremony at 1:30.
What time is it?
It's 1 o'clock right now.
Oh, love that.
And
Probably
actually,
not
maybe
in
it's
time
at
for
2,
breakfast.
but maybe they'll do it sooner since everyone's
Did Mario
done.
Kart win? Or if they...
No, they unfortunately lost, so...
Was
What
it
place are
close,
we at
or-
now?
Not so much just because it was 3v4, and that makes it a challenge.
3v4.
Yeah, they couldn't play with a full roster of 4 players.
They should have thrown me in there.
Well, we were trying to get Hudson and others from the JV team, but because the roster locked in March, and unfortunately, we didn't move the rosters around to make it possible. And they're missing Josh and Tyler today, so they could only play with 3.
Oh, that's like way harder.
Yeah.
Were they doing good?
Yeah, they were doing good, and we were hopeful they could pull it off, but just too challenging. So
What position are we at now? Like
overall, I think we have a good chance of getting the overall champ.
Yeah?
How did Smash do? Or-
Smash won.
Oh, they did.
Yep. So we got 3rd and 2 second places. So I think we'll get
Yeah,
overall.
Good shot then, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not. Oh yeah, I was wondering if those computers over there are for friendlies or not.
They are available, I think, so you could potentially go over there.
Down for Rocky Lake. Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
Hey, let me know if there's any other like shoutcasting opportunities.
Okay, I will.
I doubt there would be, but
Okay, I'll let you know. All right, so you heard all that conversation.
Coaches, sit in the center as we tabulate the results and gather up your switches. Make sure you have all of your equipment. Once we are done calculating the results, we will move into our awards ceremony.
So it looks like we'll be getting into the award ceremony real quick. So that's exciting. And it's a very strong likelihood we'll be able to do very well with the overall champions. So sounds like the award ceremony will be starting here really soon.
Probably see you
And
Monday.
we'll hopefully
Probably see you Monday night.
be able to stream some of that. So I'm gonna see what we can do. So we have our previous Mario Kart match streaming right now while we wait. Let's see here. Seeing any of this, but let's see. So it looks like so these are just the live streams from KSL. And let's see. I'm gonna go find out what stream will have all the words and stuff for the award ceremony. But I will be back momentarily. You can keep watching just the old matches that are being broadcasted from the beginning. And they've already occurred, so if you want to go back in the YouTube video, you can see the previous recordings and the results of Rocket League and Mario Kart Smash is not for Provo that's being broadcasted, but I'm putting it up here so we can see where things are going. And I'll be back momentarily.
All right, everybody. Give a big round of applause to all our players. We will wait for a few people in the hallway. Coaches, if you're wondering about seating for the Kart Spring Celebration, please come see Anson over here. Now, placements, just get your seating for that event, which is in 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks. And for today, we have presenting awards. We have first through third place for all of our game titles. We have Rob Cluck, Executive Director of the UHSAA. And then we have Jan Whitaker, Assistant Director over Esports at UHSAA. So as we call up your name, please come get your medals, and then we'll take a picture. As you're getting your picture taken, we will announce the next team to come up and do the same. So starting off first, we have Mario Kart, 3rd place, Murray High School. And as teams have scored placements, they have earned points towards an overall esports champion for their division. That's what these big fancy trophies are. And we will do those at the end. So one more round of applause for Murray High School.
I'm not supposed to go up there with Smash. Yeah, go up there with Smash. That'll be good.
In second place for Mario Kart, Provo High.
Yeah, Provo! Can't see them too well, but they're there. Mario Kart team. Way to go, guys.
Second place, earning 80 points towards the overall championship. Give one more round of applause for Provo High. And in first place for Mario Kart, Skyview High School. First place earning them 100 points towards the overall championship. So next we have Rocket League. Coming in at 3rd place for Rocket League, Murray High School. Third place for 60 points towards the overall championship. In second place for Rocket League, we have Provo High School. Again, earning Provo High School another 80 points towards the overall Esport Division 4 champion. And in first place for Rocket League, we have Summit Academy. Bringing Summit Academy 100 points.
Let's go, Summit.
Next, Smash Brothers. Taking 3rd place in Smash Brothers, Provo High School. Coming in second place in Smash Brothers, Tooele High School. And in first place, Smash Brothers, Timpanogos High School. Earning Timpanogos 100 points towards the overall championship. Give all our players one more round of applause. Moving on to our overall esports champions within Division 4A. For third place, we surprisingly have a three-way tie. In top 8 to earn points towards this, ranging from 10 to 100, and we had a three-way tie. For this year, there is no third place award, so that's okay. We'll just announce it. So, three-way tie between Summit Academy, Tooele High School, and Timpanogos High School. All three at 130 points. But coming in second place for overall 4A champion, Skyview High School. With 190 points. Now, first place, coming in 220 points. They get this wonderful trophy, as well as some meal vouchers through Chick-fil-A. 220 points, first place, champion in 4A, Provo High School. Thank you, 4A. We hope to see you again next year. Schools, if you are in the building, you may begin setting up to warm up. Finals take place on the stage. Third and fourth place Rocket League to the left. Third and fourth place Smash and Mario Kart to the right. So 5A schools, you can begin setting up.
None of my team's fault. I'm just here for the coaches association. So just, yeah, I'm leaving after 5 minutes. I'm done. Well, this is yeah, for my well, I've been out of town. I left last Friday to Arkansas, went to Alabama. Got back like yesterday, and I'm like, this is fine. I'm competing for the Altamar. Did you message me on Discord saying, dude, we win for us? We're headed back home. We'll catch you guys later. See ya! Make sure it's not during the oratorium. But I would let my guys alone. I don't know if I would show up. Sorry, my schedule's already packed. I don't know how. I'd let them all know.
I think it was sort of related to vacation. It's usually with the practice. And it wasn't
Okay, good luck, guys. I'll catch you later.
Yes,
State Board of Education.
Can you it should be facing out.
Just to make sure it's one employee. Yes. But overall,
they're taking the same amount of time. You can get some slack.
All right, that's the end. Bye-bye. Looks like it's still streaming. Here's the trophy. Way to go, Provo! And the sign we get to